exercises are on one page, which makes it kind of nice. The first exercise is what we call hip extension, and it's targeting your bottom. And you just keep your toe facing the front and lift your leg back, keeping your knees straight. And you're just going to do this. I'll show you a couple of things that we see patients do a lot that kind of irritates them. We see this a lot, and what that does is that can really stress the low back and make people feel really irritated. So keeping your shoulders a little bit farther forward so you don't do that, and then lifting straight back. And then another thing we see a lot is this. So you want to try and keep the knee straight so that you're really able to focus on your bottom muscle going like this. So, and you can do both sides. And you may find that one side you feel the muscle having to work harder than on the other side, and that's not uncommon at all. People tend to have a stronger side. The next one is where we have hamstring curls. And this is where you stand up and you bend straight at the knee. And you're working the muscle on the back of your thigh. And this one, you don't have to worry about your low back very often. The trick with these is we have you standing on one leg, so sometimes that can be a little bit irritating if you have anything going on in your hips or anything like that. And then the other side. How could we progress this one specifically and the other one? If you guys, it was starting to get too easy and you wanted to make it harder, what would you guys do?
Put weight.
You could put weight. You could do more sets or more repetitions during your sets. So,
rule of thumb, start with 2 sets of 10.
yeah.
And then see how easy that gets to 3 sets of 10. And add some weight.
The next one is hip flexion, which you guys did in sitting, but progressing it to the standing position. You stand at the countertop and with the opposite hand and opposite leg, just for balance. Widen that support, and you just bring your knee up. We often tell patients to start with their heel in front of them and then to bring their knee up. Otherwise, they kind of tend to do this instead of really getting the muscle working as well as it can. And then switching sides, I'm sorry to face away from you. Like this. So a lot of times when you add just a 1 pound weight, patients tire out real quickly. They don't realize how weak these muscles on the front of your hips are. And then the last one we have for you guys is the hip abduction, which is working the muscles right here on the side of your hips. And you're just going to keep your toe facing the countertop, and you're going to bring it out to the side. A couple times. Patients really like to kind of do their kicks to the side and turn their toe out, but as much as you can, just keep it facing forward so that you're really targeting this muscle specifically. And then the other side as well. So, are you guys ready to